Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I drop it, connected to block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry True Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Good morning. Depending where you at. For some people it's afternoon. I see the analytics. I see we got people all around the globe tuning into the podcast and all that. I appreciate y'all. We will remain in Sorry is True mode. I see everybody coming in. Shout out to the chat. If you guys see the title, I hate bullies. I got a reaction video we're gonna pull up in relation to that. Jjdd just stopped. Unfortunately, I have a couple things to say about that. True Payne, and I spelled Payne like that on purpose. Got a topic for you there. I don't like that topic at all. I really don't like that topic. And closing out, we got John the Don steps up on the battle rap side of things. Most of y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give some opinions on that. So we'll walk through a couple of these things. We have some interesting topics. This is one of those streams where I guess we're not just focus on one thing, right? I want to do those every once in a while where we hop around a little bit. You know, we'll see how long we're here for. But shout out to the West Coast in the building. Shout out to the homie AK in the building. Jojo, what up? We're here. I see members coming in. I see mods on a game. What is CBZ said over here? 201 ARP. You getting written up for being late. LOL. You know what it is too. See Breezy. Soon as you start the session or whatever, right? You open up the live, it goes on the channel, and I think it starts sending out a couple notifications. I don't think it sends all notifications out to people that got the notifications on until I actually start the full live. But like once you open up the settings for the live or whatever, that's when I see it on the channel, and that's when I'm still like changing the settings, like setting up the title, putting the tags in there, updating the description, all that type of shit. You know, so sometimes that takes a couple, you know, but my bad if y'all think I'm always late. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having y'all here for no half an hour like that, right? It'd be a couple minutes, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever see, you know, the live pop up, you know, click it and just know that the screen is going to be coming on very, very shortly. I got y'all. Shout out to members in the building. Jess was good. How you? More members in the building. Salute, G. Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, share this for your boy. Let's continue to grow the Sorry is True podcast over here. D Bizzle, what's good, homie? I'm chilling. I'm good. De Niro, members in the building. Yes, Queen T, more mods in the building. Share live, please. I appreciate y'all. More members, JB202, ARP through the Armani Exchange hat in the air. We are here. I haven't wore Armani in years, a very, very long time. Y'all remember that? I kind of branded that, right? I remember Jay Black thought I worked at Armani, you know, years and years ago, like 8 years ago, some shit like that. I kind of like branded that, right? But now Armani's been gone for, I can't remember the last time I bought something from Armani, to be honest. Shout out to Armani, you know, but what do we got over here? More members. LOL, Cal Loco, RBE. I appreciate everybody in the building. I've seen a full circle trailer. Members going to eat well. Yeah, it's up. The 3 full circle battles are up right now for the members. Y'all go ahead, continue to enjoy that. Yep. More mods in the building. All right. So yo, before I get into the title, did y'all see this? Let me bring this on the screen real quick. I know this is an old topic. I know this is old, but my man Ant, I say Ant on camera a bunch of times. There's 2 Ants, and I always try to give the difference of which one it is, because some of y'all know Ant from RBE. Then there's another Ant, like my man Ant B, that I gave that story about the other day when I was doing that live about Jjdd the other day. That's a different Ant. That's Ant B from Staten Island. So I got two guys named Ant that's like brothers of mine, right? But Ant, from some of y'all know from RBE, he sent me this like a week ago, and it was new to me. So let me bring this up on the screen. I thought it was fucking nuts. And once again, it's old, but nah, dog. Nah, I gotta bring it up. Did y'all see this? Let me play this.
Like Us references this 1997 photo for a German fashion company. Now, the woman in the original photograph is actress and model Mila Jovovich, star of the film's Fifth Element. This scene from Not Like Us references this 1997 photo for a German fashion company. Now, the woman in the original photograph is actress and model Mila Jovovich, star of the films Fifth Element and Resident Evil. But Mila actually started her modeling career at age 11, when she was quote-unquote discovered by talent scout Jean-Luc Brunel. After being banned from his European agency for suspected abuse, Brunel fled to the US and founded his own agency with funding help from none other than Jeffrey Epstein. Some 20 years later, in December of 2020, Brunel was arrested, accused of rape and suspected of trafficking minors. 2 years later, Brunel was found dead in prison, hanged, just like Epstein.
I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my God, people thought I was sexy at 11.
Guys hit on you when you were 11?
Mila's backstory seems to be the reason this photo was used as a reference, as it's during this scene that Kendrick raps.
Say Drake, look at the speakers. I hear you like I'm young. Like the pyramiding speakers, it's the same thing.
Oh, and maybe it's just a coincidence, but look again at Mila's last name. Do you see it? This scene from Not Like Us references this 1997 photo for a German fashion company. Now, the woman in the original photograph is actress and model Mila Jovovich, star of the films Fifth Element and Resident Evil. But Mila actually
Yo. Kendrick, you are a fucking psychopath. Now that I understand the internet be reaching sometimes, and they'd be like, yo, he said this, and it means these 20 things. We do that to a lot of rappers, especially rappers that we believe have layers, especially in beef. We try to decode the matrix. But this right here is extremely intentional, because when you put the side-by-side pictures, the whole layout of the room is exactly the same. Like this pyramiding speakers and everything like that bed, the white background, background, like it's exactly the same. That was super intentional. And I caught that one late. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to, What's the Dirt and all that. But shit like this, that is psycho level. Kendrick, that's psycho level, dog. I ain't gonna lie. But that shit was so incredible. But anyway, I just figured I'd share that because I got it late pass. If you never saw that before, then you probably just as like, wow, as I am. If you did see it before, then once again, pardon for the late pass. But yo, I just had to share that. Okay. Now you see, the first topic in the title says, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person, right? I hate bullies, right? Only people that don't hate bullies are bullies. We learned about them when we coming up in school, and the bullies tend to be the ones that just need to get punched in their mouth once or twice to realize, like, damn, well, at least that particular person, I can't just take his lunch milk, without a confrontation. People like to go after things that are easy. That's going to blend into this topic. That's going to blend into this reaction and this video that I'm about to bring up here. People like easy targets, right? You're stealing a car, right? If you're walking up and down the street, you're picking a car, like, all right, which car am I going to steal? The higher end cars tend to be a little bit more computerized to the keys and the engine and all that type of shit. Oh, this car right here got a club on the steering wheel. Clubs are so old school. I still got a club in my car, right? And I've seen videos of how easy it is to take clubs off of a steering wheel. The point isn't that it can stop you from stealing the car. The point is that it's a deterrent. You just want to make the job hard. It's no different than your crib. You could get into any crib. You could break into any home. I don't care, a bank vault. You could break into anything. It's about making it hard, making it tough on a person, making people want to be deterred. Like, damn, all this alarm system, bars, and the break-proof glass and sound systems and fucking thorn bushes and stickers on the window that show that the owners are a real believer in guns and all this type of shit, dogs and all that. They're deterrents. You just make it tough. Motion sensors, motion lights, or you make it tough. But any crib could be broken into. Right? It's just about the deterrent, right? And the thing about bullies, right? The reason why bullies are so pussy is because bullies, just like what we just explained, they tend to look for the easiest, right? Like, you don't see a bully going after John Jones and no shit like that. If you do go after John Jones, you're not a bully. You're just somebody that wants to fight and you're interested in possibly getting into it with the best of the best. And you don't mind the fact that you might get your ass whooped because you really cut like that, right? The best of the best. The biggest of the big guys, the tallest, or the guys that could really fight. When you go after them, you're not a bully. You just really cut like that. You know what I'm saying? Bullies tend to be pussy because they really, really pick their targets. They really, really pick their targets. And this target right here is easy to be picked out if you watch them over the years. If you watched how he moves, if you watch how he acts, this person is very, very easy to be picked out. And I know when you watch this video at first, it's a laugh. It's funny. But then when you really, really look at it, it's kind of sickening. Peep this, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it.
Look, broke ass is talking about he got money. He messy. Hey, blood. Right, Papa! What's on? Broke ass, he's still walking. He said he got money, but he was walking to catch the bus. Broke ass boy, so y'all fucking him for nothing. Fuck us, we got something. Ah, he looking dumb. Oh, babe, take a picture after. Say that. Hey, buddy, take a picture. Crack them on your ass. I'm an entertainer. Oh, we are too. Brian Puffer.
The art of entertainment. I've had that sounds funny as you got shit. Oh, you got herpes. You got herpes. What's that on your lip? You ain't fresh. He be fresh. It look like somebody. And y'all let him eat. Y'all pay him. Y'all fucking him. He ain't got nothing. He walking. You're walking, Puffer.
Hey, Riley, let him use your bike, man. He need it.
Let him use his bike.
Well, I got that shit on this shit.
I'm letting you get your words off too. I'm letting you get your piece off too, man. Get your piece off.
People cross paths for a reason.
Ooh. You gonna remember us, you hear me? We gonna be rich. We gonna remember this.
They haven't achieved the art of going wild nowadays. Whether you are a rap star.
It's a sickening video to me. It seems simple. Oh, throwing eggs or something. It's a sickening video to me. Is throwing eggs at somebody considered assault? Is it? And I ain't talking about charges, right? That's not why I asked that question. I wonder if egging somebody could be considered assault. Just throwing objects, egg or not, at somebody that is just standing on a bus stop minding their own business. If that is assault, what these guys deserve, if he was in a carry state and Brian Pumper was licensed and he came off his hip and shot these niggas in the chest for that, would he be wrong for just being scared and defending himself? Two niggas with cameras or whatever running up on me, throwing shit at me randomly while I'm just standing here on a bus stop. Would Brian Pumper have been wrong for just coming off of his hip and shooting these niggas in the chest? Would he have been wrong for that? Would that have been considered too extreme? Because you see people say, no, you can't tell people how to react, right? I'm standing on a bus stop minding my business and y'all run out of this car. First of all, I'm scared. In that situation, I'm scared. I'd put shit like that on the channel and on record. That's how I am. That's my personality. You're scaring me. I'm scared. You run out. I don't know who the fuck you are. Y'all two niggas reaching in y'all pockets or whatnot, grabbing shit, throwing shit at me and whatnot. Y'all got, I don't know what y'all on. I don't know how long y'all gonna stay here. I don't know how much y'all want to try to do to me. I'm scared as shit. So if I come off my hip and shoot both y'all in the fucking chest, am I wrong? Let's not go all the way what some people will consider extreme. I also wish Brian Pumper was just the type of person, because he kind of be depicted over like all the years that we've seen him on YouTube and all that type of shit as harmless. I wish he was the type of person that'll beat the shit out of these niggas. Win or lose, even if he get jumped, just walk up on one of them and punch one of them niggas in the fucking face. Just hurt one of them niggas badly. Just hurt at least one of them badly. And let the other one figure it out from there. Oh, y'all both jump on me at this point. But let me hurt at least one of y'all niggas for this shit. Because that's what I mean by bully, and I hate bullies. Because if that was, I'll use John Jones again. If that's John Jones right there standing on the bus stop, y'all not going to do that. Nobody's bringing eggs to a John Jones fight. Right? Even Mike Tyson scares a lot of niggas these days still. You see him moving around, prepping for his recent fights and all that. He still fights better than 99% of us out here. Still hit hard as shit too. If that's Mike Tyson, y'all wouldn't do that shit. Let's say that the premise of this is like y'all saying in this video. We want to prove that this particular person that y'all know as a celebrity is really broke and standing on a bus stop. Okay, what if it was Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson he's on record a million times saying all these broke stats that he's going through and how people above him and promoters and whatnot, Don King and all these people and robbed him of his money and all that. People be 10 times more fucked up than you actually see. What we see is the good side of everybody, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter, pictures, we on TV, we see the smiles. Motherfuckers be fucked up in real life. If that's Mike Tyson on that bus stop and you just want to prove to the world to go viral, hey, everybody, look, we're going to hit Mike Tyson with some eggs to prove that he's broke and he's on the bus stop. Why y'all fucking with him? Y'all should fuck with me. Would y'all do that if it was Mike? Mike is like almost 60 years old or some shit. No, you wouldn't. That's the bully aspect, because every time we see Brian Pumper over the years, he's harmless. People be playing with him, talk to him a certain way, treat him a certain way, and you never seen him slap fire out of nobody. So y'all feel like y'all could play with him. Even him reacting the way that he's reacting, standing there talking, giving explanation. He's giving explanation to them for him being assaulted. Wild. So these two other niggas even get to see that and even get that much more comfortable staying there and further playing with him because they're watching the reaction. They're like, oh, he still ain't going to do nothing. I just really wish he was somebody else for the moment and made an example out of these two niggas and let that go viral. And let all these little kids and teenagers and all y'all stupid niggas in y'all 20s and 30s that want to just randomly play with people, let alone strangers. This is a stranger to you. Brian Pumper is a stranger to me. I know him from the internet, but I don't know him in person. I don't know him for real. There's nothing that gives me the right to run up on this man and just play with him. I don't even have the right to run up on him and play with him with words. I don't even have the right to walk up on him and say, yo, Brian Pumper, I know you from that web series that you did, and you was looking like a clown in there. That's disrespectful. He didn't do that to me. Why are you walking up on people you don't know, strangers, going about their merry way on a bus stop, let alone assaulting them and throwing shit at them and clowning them and recording them? You're playing with my reputation. You're playing with my health. I'm scared. You don't know if I'm on my way to work right now. How I'm gonna go there looking like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I really wish somebody make an example out of these two niggas. I don't wish death on y'all two niggas. I know I was just using the extreme example earlier of people that would defend themselves at extreme levels in this situation out of fear and come off their hip. I'm just giving the disclaimer because that happens in the world. You play with somebody a certain way, and then you ask, you see all the road rage shit. You think it's some simple road rage. Oh, I was just walking up to his car. I just wanted to slap his rear view mirror. I just want to punch the glass once or kick the door. And that window come down and bam, right in your fucking chest. And you think that's extreme. You don't know what that person in the car is on. You don't know what type of day he was having. You don't know how scared he is. You don't know. And you think it's not justifiable, but to a degree it is. I'm just putting that out there as a disclaimer and a warning for you wanting to go viral ass idiots of the fucking world, right? So we could take the extreme shit and put it on the side. But even just the disrespect to a fellow man, whether you like him or you don't, whether you think he's fraudulent or he's not, whether you think he's rich or he's broke, you know him from the internet. You pull up on this man and play with him. Why? Why? They deserve a couple nights in jail. Let them go sit down for a weekend for assault or whatever this would be categorized. They deserve a couple nights in jail behind this. or they deserve, if they have any real OGs or friends, somebody need to slap them in their fucking face. Somebody needs to call them out for 5 minutes. Like, this is just disgusting behavior. It's disgusting behavior. And let's say these two niggas saw this video and was like, oh, fuck you, right? You gotta realize that I'm also saying some things that could save your fucking life. If you have it in yourself to do this type of clown behavior, pull up on people on camera and just egg them just for the sake of your own pleasure, right? You could have died in that situation. I'm not lying. It happens. You could die in this situation. I hate bullies, man. I fucking hate bullies. I hate bullies so much. Just let people live their fucking life, man. Don't walk up on people fucking throwing shit at them and shit. I did stupid shit like that when I was a kid. A child. I apologize for it. And I know the shit that I did when I was like on some like mischief. Like, I had some years in me. I was definitely got in a bunch of trouble and just did shit like that. Like, the shit that you want to avoid in life and you want to steer your children away from. But I also had, like, before that, like, I guess the age, I don't know, 5 through 11, when you finally coming outside and running around, you into mischief. You know what I'm saying? You're into mischief. You know, breaking windows, you're playing ring and run, you fucking with people's cribs, and you might be into graffiti and all that type of shit, defacing property. And, you know, it's Halloween. You know what I mean? You throwing eggs at cars that go by. You throwing snowballs at the fucking bus that go by. Like, little mischievous kid shit. You see some of the videos, people die from that shit too. Like, throwing shit off of the bridge on a highway, ends up cracking somebody's windshield, and then they end up crashing and dying or some shit. And kids end up in jail from being mischievous, right? These two, first of all, they drove. So they're old enough to have a license. These, to me, is young men, right? And you didn't outgrow or grow long enough to obtain that type of maturity, stability, and wisdom to realize how stupid this is, right? But you're old enough to know right from wrong. You're not 8 years old getting into mischief. You're not 11 years old getting into mischief. These are young men, you know, and that's where it's like, no, you deserve a consequence, right? And sometimes consequences save people's lives, right? Go sit in jail for a week or a weekend. Now, you be hearing about people that serve months or years or whatever, and there is not easy. Go do a weekend. Go do a week. You realize how fucked up that place is and how much you don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? But imagine, you know, numbnuts like this could go, numbskulls like this could go sit down for a week and come out with no repercussions. They learn the lesson and it carries forward. And then it'll be the each one teach one. The next person that you see doing some stupid shit like that, hopefully you tell them, nah, that ain't the right way to go. Shit, I didn't have to sit down for doing that stupid shit, egging somebody on a bus stop before. That ain't the way to go. That's the real message here. You can get yourself killed. You know what I'm saying? You could harm that other person. You just never, what if the person just, once again, out of fear, just takes flight, runs and trips and busts his head open on the fucking floor while he's trying to run from you, right? There's a charge for that. Is that gonna be a manslaughter charge? I don't know. Like, it's a bugged out world, and playing with people, man. Like, these videos must serve as reminders. Don't do that type of shit to people. Don't do that type of shit to people, man. Parents, get your kids, grab them. Grown men, grab your homies and tell them. We could find another way to go viral. We could find another way to make some fucking content on YouTube. It may not do 1 million views, but the shit will be clean. It won't land you in jail. It won't jeopardize your fucking health or your life or the next man's. Okay? What's next, man? Jjdd, just stop. Man, it's corny to me. I know it's entertaining to some. But if it's corny to me after just a couple of days, then I hope that it becomes corny to y'all just as fast. I'm not here to spew no fucking venom for this fucking guy. Y'all know me. I don't be getting on camera and trying to call people out their name and all that. you got to get me to a real, like when I'm at that level, like I really want to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of reserve that. That's not really for camera. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no venom like that. You know what I mean? I feel away. I feel away. It's not good the way I feel. It's not good the way some people feel. But you know, it is what it is. But this right here to me is a much better resort than once again playing with people. Because Jag, you're playing. So when I say Jag, just stop, you're playing with. You're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here. So we can't even have this conversation face to face. I would love to. I would love to. So it's not that, right? But you're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting me, and I've been disrespected before from afar. You know, it is what it is. I take it in stride. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't rev up and try to get too hyped behind the shit. But the reason why I say Jag just stop is because I predicted it. I predicted it behind the scenes. I predicted it with Swave. I told Swave. So, you know, randomly, like Sunday, I get a Cash App for $500 from his government name, right? His Cash App. You know, randomly. You know, I didn't even ask her. I didn't even text him for my deposit back. I said something slick about it in my live. I said, "You got my money, don't you? I'm gonna get my money back on this live," right? So I didn't ask for my deposit. You know, I know how this game go. And once again, you all the way over there, and me getting my money back is far fetched. And I'm not taking you to court for a funky ass $500. You know, hopefully in the long run, you see that it wasn't worth it. That's my position on that funky ass $500. You know what I mean? So I get this random Cash App. And for a moment, and mind you, the Cash App comes to me after my live, right? So for a moment, I told myself that maybe he peeped the jewels in my live about just being honest, right? And not playing with certain things and playing with people, especially people that broke bread with you. The main person that broke bread with you, right? I thought he picked up those jewels from my live, which is why I got the random Cash App. Now, it would take a man to actually try to apologize with that, but I figure, like I said before, people want to take that man route and still keep their machismo. So I figure the Cash App is a form of an apology, maybe, without actually saying the words. I left it there. I ain't say nothing. I ain't got no text for him, no phone. I ain't calling him nothing. I left it there. I want to say a word. Because that, to me, I would have just probably tried to interpret it as like maybe an apology. I'll leave it there. Man to man. You move how you move. I move how I move. It's all good. Come to find out, you didn't send me that deposit back just to be a man about being wrong. No. That would have been nice. But playing number one is running to bloggers or running to people and try to portray that, oh, by the way, I sent ARP back his deposit as if you did it to try to put yourself in the right, which is a message within itself. I'll get there. But the real reason why Jag sent me back my deposit, and this is before he tries to spin this anyway, because he's been trying to get up with some interviewers and shit. The real reason why he sent back that deposit is because, let me not say pressed, because they had a conversation with Cassidy. And Cassidy, my nigga. And that's the thing, once again, about reputation. It's the thing about reputation, what my reputation is. You know, so people start making phone calls and questioning things and telling people their rights and their wrongs and all that. And he has a lot of respect for Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? And Cassidy telling him behind the scene, and Cass, I'm not putting you out there. And just for the sake of y'all relationship, if y'all still have one, I will say Cassidy wasn't trying to disrespect Jag or nothing like that. I think Cass was just being a man and doing the right thing and moving with integrity, right? Behind the scenes, because I do the same thing. You know, that's how you talk to your peoples. You tell them when they're wrong, and you also tell them when they're right. That's a real friend. So Cassidy was being a true friend. I just want to put that out there and protect his name and his integrity. But that's why. And that's why I said reputation. Because me and Cass's relationship, it ain't just our friendship, but it's also what he knows about me. It's also what I know about him. Me and Cass ain't make a dollar together in years. But we could. We might coming up. We might 5 years from now. We fuck with each other past money. So you're looking from the outside looking in, like, of all people, why do AR like that? Of all people. We ain't doing that. Cling the Cash App. So I just want to take that off the table because I know you want to try to run with that of why that Cash App came back. It came back because of Cassidy, not because of Jjdd. And another thing that I want to add to that is people realize that sending that Cash App back, period, further shows the compulsive lying situation at hand. Okay, because if it was me, you're talking about all in a let's just talk about just Saturday. Car accident, brother in critical, bone out my hip, surgery, back home from surgery. This is all Saturday. On the phone with ARP, on the phone with Caps, people sending emails, people sending text messages, on the phone with Cassidy. I said back home already, right? Posting on my stories about videos, music videos, all within the same day, Saturday, right? And then ARP has the nerve to do this fucking live on me where he's calling me out for being a compulsive liar. And he's reminding the public of all of my back history, right? So ARP has the nerve to call me out and I'm being honest. You know what, ARP, suck a dick. Fuck you and your 500. You don't send the money back. If I'm lying on you, if I'm wrong about all of this, right? Battlers don't even be want to give back their deposit, period. Because they be like, yo, I wrote, I spent time, I did this, I did that. Let alone my brothers and all my family members are being called into question online, and Swave is doing this, and ARP is doing a live, and fans are saying this, and blog Caps is disrespecting me on my live, on an interview, or on a blog, and all that type of shit. Like, all y'all could suck dick. I ain't sending back no fucking money. Fuck all y'all because this bone is poking out my head. No, the 500 being sent back is like a fucking narrative that you tried to purchase, and plus Cassidy's integrity. So let's wipe that off the table. The second reason, as if that isn't enough, why I'm saying Jjdd, just stop, is because you're reaching out to bloggers trying to do interviews. But here's the funny thing. You asked a blogger to do an interview with him yesterday with your camera off. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is why I say you got to just stop. Like, it's a disease, dude. Mentally, maybe go get checked out. I know other people like this. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, whether it's small or big, the first thing that comes to mind is a lie. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, the first thing that comes to mind is a lie. It's just a walking lie, right? And we let you be you, the whole culture. Anybody that's smart enough, they know who you are, but we just let you, just like me in that face off with me and Jjdd, let you be you. Turn into a joke, vault the footage until the battle is over so I don't make them look bad. Why would I vault the footage? Because I know. I'm just like, this buffoonery on camera. We let you be you. You know what I'm saying? But once again, once you start like stabbing the person that break bread with you and then spitting in their face with all these lies, that's why I'm just like, yo, dude, like, maybe you need to get that checked out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I feel like it's mental at that point where it's just so random. You ask somebody randomly, like, yo, how was your day? Oh, no, I had a horrible day because, yo, I lost $1 million playing dice. And then after that, my car exploded. And then after that, my wife told me this news and this and boo boo. It's just like, why don't the first thing that comes to your mind is lies? Like, it's just, that's a mental. It'd be one thing like if you're in court or you're standing in front of some wild shit and you just come up with a lie, I guess, right? We're talking about just like random lies when you don't have to. I could call Jjdd and just be like, yo, how you doing, man? Everything good with you? I'm thinking about putting you on the next call. He's going to give me a story like he's giving people a story behind the scenes. I hope it's true. This is another one. Let's see if it's true because you're telling people behind the scenes, cast and bloggers, that you just signed a new deal with Amazon, right? And they got you doing gospel music. So this is why you and your family are deciding, fuck battle rap, because this gospel stuff that's going on, they don't know about battle rap. They don't care about battle rap. So now I'm out of here. I retire. People always conveniently retire. Isn't that weird? Like you wasn't retiring just, what's today? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. 4 days ago, you wasn't retired. 4 days ago, you were showing up, allegedly, to fucking battle Swave Sever. You even let bloggers hear your rounds, right? 4 days later, you decide to retire. This 4-day windows when the Amazon deal happened. Well, I mean, shit happens for you fast, because if all that shit can happen for you all in Saturday, car accident, bone out, hip surgery, back home, arguing on the phone already, I don't even want the hip surgery from any surgeon or any hospital that's going to let me be home 3 hours later. Fucking, you sign papers even for anesthesia. And anesthesia people get paid a bag. They're not the surgeons. They're totally separate. They get paid a bag. They let you fucking walk out 3 hours after fucking surgery? Huh? It's wild, B, but dude, like, and I apologize half-heartedly, half sarcastically, everybody, for like my tweets yesterday. I wasn't randomly look at the title. I wasn't trying to Twitter bully anybody yesterday. I don't do that. You know, I get into it every once in a blue moon with people in this space, because it's a toxic space, and you know, disagreements happen, whatever, right? And I rarely will get into some Twitter shit. When I get into like some Twitter shit, like it'd be entertainment. Like I'll do Twitter shit with like Surf, and me and him would be having fun behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him would be going back and forth and like shit like that. But me, I wasn't joking yesterday when I mentioned that Amazon shit. That's a true story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only doing that because I'm really just pulling the bullets out of this shit that you're trying to pull over the deposit and trying to do interviews with the camera off. Right? Like if you stop that shit, I won't be here to try to defend your fuck shit. So it's like, really, I mean the title. It's not sarcastic. Jag, just stop. You sent me back my deposit, right? So that was the big thing, right? So thank you. I appreciate it, even though we know why you did it. But just go do your Amazon gospel deal, and I'm gonna go do all the stupid shit that I do. I'm gonna be here on this podcast trying to make $1 million, and I never will from a podcast probably. And that's it, man. Just stop. Leave the bloggers alone. If you really want to do an interview, if you really cut like that, do the interview with me, right? Come on camera with me. It won't be as much pressure as when we was face to face and did our face off, right? It'll be digital. Just me and you right here. Anything that you want to say to 3-letter man or angry fan or a blogger, just say it to me, because you and I are the ones in the middle, right? I want these bloggers to make you stand up too. ARP is telling you to do the interview with him. So any blogger that you reach out to should ask you to do that too. Like, why you want to do it with me? ARP asked you to do it with him. That's the interview that we all want to see. They don't want to see you up here with 3-letter man being cool and being laid back. We don't want to see you with Caps, who used to support you heavy, even though he's on your heels now too. Go do it with ARP. Do it with me. It's just a digital interview. You want to do one so bad, do it with me. Maybe I'll even let you keep the camera off. You call it around and talk about, let me do an interview with you with the camera off. Just stop, man. It's lame as fuck, man. It's stop. It's stop. And saying lame is a nice way to put in the shit. All right. True Payne. Put True Payne up here. I got history with this guy. My man Rain Man. I go back, you know, split color do-rag days. Philly, what's up, man? I mean, back when I was really following the Philly rap scene and battle rap scene, you know, your Joey Jjdd and your Quilly Mills and your D Jones and your Cheek Raws and your Chaos, Money Grip Gang. From the music side, I definitely followed the Ape Gang and all that. Shout out to my man Stiz, of course. Shout out to Preem. Haven't spoke to him in a while. Shout out to Reddy. DM'd him a couple of times. Never spoke to Garcy. We saw Garcy recently with that Mike Knox shit, right? We spoke about that here on the channel. Who else over there on the battle rap side? Remember Beretta? Remember Ace? Ace was a go-getter, right? Yeah, Ace. Who else? A cut above all y'all niggas really is. I mean, the top of the stack is really Quilly, Joey Jjdd, and RJ Payne, right? And RJ Payne is literally one of my favorite rappers of all time on beat. I'll tell y'all, I said this before years ago. Joey Jjdd is one of my favorites on beat too. I pull out all the Jjdd catalog for y'all right now. OneThing.com and Count That Money 1.5 and Taking Out the Trash and Big Dog Yard and all these tapes. Like Jjdd is fucking ridiculous. He is stupid. I wish he was doing more music these days. Quilly has always been up there with his whole Hain Street Hustler series and all that. But RJ Payne, man. RJ Payne, I put like in categories like T-Rock. I know a lot of y'all don't know T-Rock from Atlanta, but T-Rock has more albums than like your top 10 favorite rappers put together. I got like 40 CDs of T-Rock. Right? I was tweeting about him with 3 Letter Man yesterday. I know 3 Letter can't keep up with me, but it is what it is. I am who I am. 3, what up? RJ Payne, a machine, man. Like, I don't know how he continues to produce all this high quality, like verse after verse after verse after verse. Yeah, I should be following him on his Instagram. But he shot me something today. And because it's RJ, I click play. Because it's RJ. Like, click play. New RJ material, click play. Right. And I played it and I was like, oh, this is some foul shit. And I DM him back. I'm like, is this true? He's just like, yeah, it's true. I asked him, of course, if I could, got permission to speak about it. You know what I mean? And bring it up. But let me play it for y'all, man. This is fucked up. It's funny too, because one of my best friends, my man Reem, man, y'all hear me say his name a lot on live. He texted me or DM'd me the cinematic shit that RJ Payne be doing. I think it was the Bronx Tale one or the Boys in the Hood one or whatever, where he like repaints the canvas. Nigga, RJ Payne is visual with his shit. I was like, yeah, RJ is one of them guys. But yeah, RJ sends me this, and I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourself, man. This is, for lack of better words, it's disturbing. It's disturbing.
Thought it wasn't no better feeling than making my songs. Turns out it was the day my little baby was born. Lil Robert Payne Jr., nothing breaking up on. Hit that like button if you can't relate to my songs. Now let me tell you about him. I love my little boy to death. I raise hell about him. My little boy deserved the best. I never yell around him. My little boy don't need to stress. Baby mother get on my nerves. Other brothers, they would have left, but I'm still here. I might act like I don't, but I still care. Having babies without a wife, that's my real fear. But you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I fell in fake love and cried real tears. I never figured in my wildest thoughts that she would go behind my back to get that child support. Damn, guess I was wrong. It's evident as hell. Got my heart broken when I got that letter in the mail. Court day coming up, 3 days left. Caseworker said I get that free DNA test. I say fuck it, do it just for the fun. And I found out Shorty wasn't my son. This can't be life. I thought it wasn't no better.
That's why I DM'd him, like, is this true? Like, because once again, RJ does a lot of cinematic stuff. So he could paint these pictures and put you right there inside the movie. You know what I'm saying? He could put you right on some Last Action Hero shit, whatever. What was that with like Schwarzenegger? He'll put you inside the movie. So, and I didn't catch the first time when he said his son's name and all that in the verse. I like, is this you on your cinematic shit, or is, just talking, bringing light to things that happens every day? Unfortunately, like, nah, it's just like, what do you do in that situation? What I'm putting on the comments now too. What do you do in that situation, man? Like, you raise a child, you name the child, you love the child, you protect the child. The child grows on you, you grow on the child. This is your family, this is your blood, right? And you and the wife, you and the woman, and it goes both ways. It can happen with the women too. Y'all separate, you get into child support and all that. You start paying child support, and because you in that situation of paying child support, they offer you this free child test or whatever, or kid DNA test, and you happen to do it, and it comes back on some fucking Maury show shit or whatever, like, the kid is not yours. Like, I gotta assume that takes people in so many different routes. Like, you probably have some of the reactions where somebody wants to really, really do something to that woman. Like, really, really do something. You probably got those type of emotions. You got people that probably have the emotions like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I need to disconnect from everything, including the child. And you know how much that fucks the child up, that much more. Then you probably got some people that react where it's just like, doesn't matter. That's still my child. I'm still attached. I still love that little boy or that little girl, or in this case, little boy, because he says a name. I still love that little boy. I've already given that boy or that child my heart. I'm not taking it back. Fuck you for what you did. You can never be forgiven for what you did. But that little child, I'm still there for. So it's just like, chat, what would y'all do in RJ Payne's case? I'm gonna bring the answers up as I replay it. I want to know what y'all would do if y'all was in these shoes.
Feeling and making my songs. Turns out it was the day my little baby was born. Lil Robert Payne Jr., nothing breaking our bond. Hit that like button if you can relate to my songs. Now let me tell you about him. I love my little boy to death. I raise hell about him. My little boy deserved the best. I never yell around him. My little boy don't need to stress. Baby mother get on my nerves. Other brothers, they would have left, but I'm still here. I might act like I don't, but I still care. Having babies without a wife, that's my real fear. But you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I fell in fake love and cried real tears. I never figured in my wildest thoughts that she would go behind my back to get that child support. Damn, guess I was wrong. It's evident as hell. Got my heart broken when I got that letter in the mail. Court day coming up, 3 days left. Caseworker said I get that free DNA test. I say fuck it, do it just for the fun. And I found out shorty wasn't my son. This can't be life.
And you chose the wrong beat, man. You fucked me up with this beat behind this story, RJ. Damn. Shout out to De Niro, man. Says that's literally part of my story. That's some heartbreaking shit to go through in general, especially as a man. Yeah, RJ, man. Unfortunately, people share your story, G. Unfortunately. I could only imagine how heartbroken that shit must be. But when you have your own real kids, it's wrong to take away time and money to a child that isn't yours. I understand that side. He's going to know the truth about his name one day. Then his mom got some explaining to do, the little man. Damn, shit heavy. Says that child sees you as pops. You got to honor that. I admit, man, this shit could get a little. Let me take one more right here from the member. I would be sick and torn. It's not the kid's fault. Mom was a dirtbag. She can't talk to me. If I said I would still take care of the child. So I admit, y'all, I don't want to bring any more of those up. That probably would be my position. Like I would still father the child. Now, I can't even process right now because I think you got to be in it to actually navigate it. I don't think you could really process all the emotions and all the actions that you might feel weird about just talking about it here as a story. You know what I'm saying? But it makes you question certain things, possibly like if when you know it's yours, like you'll give blood, like you'll give the last drop of blood in your body. You know what I'm saying? Like when you feel like, yo, I've been violated and it's not my child and it's really another man's child. But now here goes a kid, first day of school and got nothing. Like, where do you stand? Especially if, like, let's say you don't got it. It's one thing if you want some like the Fallen House of Usher shit, right? Remember that? Papa was a Rolling Stone in that series. He's a billionaire or whatever. He's got all these love children, whatever. He gives them jobs or whatever case because the money is nothing to him, and money does help a lot of these situations, right? But what if you don't have it and it's that first day of school and you putting up that $400 for new supplies and clothes and all this type of stuff to this growing boy or this growing girl? You know what I mean? What if it kills you? What if it fucks up you possibly being able to pay your rent at the top of the month? What do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking struggling right now to try to put myself in the shoes just to try to fucking come up with an answer. Like, if it was me, I know I would still want to follow the. I don't. Then again, nah, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I think the overall situation and how the mother the mother in that man's relationship is also plays a big part. You know, like if she's treating the man like shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard not to reflect on the overall situation, how I feel about you. You and I are like in the middle of this too. The child is innocent, but you and I are here and we hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So that makes that don't make it easy. You know what I mean? Like what's the man and the woman's relationship? Now, in this case right here, RJ is saying he's finding out this during going through something that would damn sure piss any man off. Getting a letter, he says, random, getting a letter from child support that he didn't expect. So you already probably feel the way about this person. And then you find out that they're lying. Imagine trying to be in that situation now and then still helping when it hurts you. Because that's the thing about being a father or mother. You sacrifice ultimate. You'll sacrifice your life. You'll sacrifice your life. You'll sacrifice your finances. You'll sacrifice your comfort, sleep, anything for that child. So, RJ, I could keep going on this, man. Thank you for sending me this. You know, you the homie, and you know I watch all your shit, and I pay close attention to your music regardless. This is crazy. Shout out to Cam. I see Cam in the comments here. What else we got going on? Is that Big T? Shout out to Big T in the comments. Shout out to Pharaoh Monch in the comments. Shout out to John Forte. Shout out to everybody that supports somebody going through this type of shit. This is bugged out, RJ. That's bugged out, man. But I will say, it gives you, in so many words, don't take these words the wrong way, people. It gives you freedom to play it how you want to play it, if that makes sense, comfort-wise, right? And just know, can't nobody judge you, because to be in that spot as a man/father, it's got to be so many bricks that just come down on your world that can't nobody judge you for however you play it. So much respect to you, RJ, and I mean, stay solid, and you know, I'm pretty sure with whatever route you go, whether it's black, white, gray, I'm pretty sure you gonna be straight. You know what I mean? In the meantime, man, keep that music going so we can continue to support you, man. Makes me want to kind of get out of here, man. This has been a fucking downstream for me. The bully shit depressed me. The Jag shit lets me down further with somebody that I should never be let down from, but it's just, I can't help it. That's just my personality. It's a letdown. This RJ Payne shit, it's another reminder of the world that we live in. It's a letdown. Let me get to some supers real quick before I just go touch on the John shit real quick, because my energy is down now. I'm sorry, y'all. Trey Ski, shout out to the members. You need to do a full circle in Atlanta. Shout out ARP. You never know. I talked to Abo about that, and I would still do the same thing. Give out some free tickets for that. AK, appreciate you gifting on the channel. Appreciate that. Cleasy B, shout out to you as a new member. Knee Dude or Any Dude, appreciate you becoming a new member. Tyler Kitchen, appreciate the super, says, I know this is off topic, but do leagues check in before using an RBE clip for promo? Did King of the Dot check in with you or ruin your day before using Big K clips for promo, or are they typically good to use? So I don't have people checking with me once we're already having established rapport. Like, I have trailers that have probably old trailers where Avo might have used like some King of the Dot footage, right? There might be one or two leagues, of course, that I would never use their footage and they would never use mine, right? But for the most part, almost anybody else, even league owners that I don't know, I've seen my footage in their trailers and I didn't trip. I mean, like, I look at the Trenches trailer. He's got a lot of people on his card that he's working with for the first time. So you see his Ill Will footage. Shout out to Easy. You see his Ill Will footage. That's Blue Room footage. You see his Hollow footage. That's Blue Room footage. You see who else? I think his Serious Jones footage might be RBE footage. Might be a Serious Jones versus Ill Will. I mean, Easy didn't tap in with me and say, yo, y'all want to use this footage or whatever. But the reason why he doesn't have to is because we've already developed that rapport. You know what I mean? Like, if I was doing something, or if Ava was putting together a full circle trailer for somebody that's been on Trenches, that's never been on RBE, and he went and grabbed some of that footage from something that he shot with the trenches and he put it in my trailer, I wouldn't expect Easy to trip or even question me because we have that type of rapport. You know what I mean? Rem was the type, like, she fucking tapped in like multiple times to the point where I got annoyed. I was just like, yo, why are you asking permission? She was like, that's just how I am. I was just like, no, like, go use it. It's all good. I don't care if it's, you know, King of the Dot. I don't care if it's Trap Bullpen, fucking Riot, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good, man. People say culture. And I like to try to remain somebody that will be one of the more culture showing actions. Fuck personality, fuck the talk. Just the actions show it. Because look, we're talking about that right now. And I'm telling you, man, I didn't know nothing about that till I clicked Easy's trail. And I was like, oh, look at that Ill Will. Look at that Hollow. Look at that Serious Jones. You know what's happening. We cool. We good. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. That's once again culture and showing your peers respect, love, appreciation, all that. And if you real, it comes back my direction. That's my answer to it. If you real, it comes back my direction as well, one way or another. Like retweet a flyer, retweet a live, retweet a promo of mine, right? Show me that you fuck with me the way I fuck with you. That's all. Real quick, yeah, because like I said, them 3 topics, man, really changed my energy. John the Don steps up for the Trenches card going down this Saturday to battle Serious Jones. Serious Jones be getting like mixed feedback from fans. I'm a little surprised at that. I'm gonna be so transparent as always. Early career Serious Jones, I was like indifferent about as far as his rap style. This latter half of Serious Jones's career, Serious Jones is he's serious. You go watch him versus Ill Will. You watch him versus when he battled Rub Nitty. You watch him in some of these battles with. I like the faster rapping Serious Jones. Y'all be trying to tell him to slow down. Maybe because y'all seen the effects of him on a big stage in front of a big crowd. Yeah, you have to adjust and make sure that the crowd can digest your material. But overall, rap style and delivery, I like the fast-paced Serious Jones, the more up-tempo Serious Jones. He evolved. And he's got classics behind it. Once again, Serious Jones was Ill Will. Well, watch that shit. After he did that performance, I remember I was talking to Serious. I was like, from now on, that's how you drive. I've been a fan of Serious Jones all these years. And now when I see that, I'm telling you, that's different. That's better. Me as a fan, my personal opinion, outside looking in, I'm not the rapper. What the fuck do I know? But Serious Jones has the capabilities of going up there this Saturday and having a great performance. You know, I don't think this is going to be a 2,000 plus or 1,000 plus room, right? So his style should be just fine. So I'm looking forward to Serious's performance. And as far as John is like, he's the Swiss Army knife. He's damn near a cool matchup to see versus anybody, right? So, and I know there's some of that backstory of the multiple choice there between Serious and John. What I really want to take away from this too is I'm going to pay attention to Serious's material and see how much of it is custom. And I want to see how well John does under these type of time constraints, because it changes the way you look at certain rappers, right? You got the Jay-Z's and the Lil Waynes of the world. They do everything in their mind. They never write anything down on paper, and they go into the studio and they just punch in with their shit. They punch in. Dope. Look, I mean, Ill Will does the same thing. He pulls his shit out of the sky, and then he just recites it in his mind and go boom. And like, these are no pen, no pad, no cell phone type of people, right? It's just all here. Look at the Disasters of the world, the Hollows of the world, the DNAs of the world. These people that do their mid-round rebuttals and fucking throwaway bars and all that shit. Where do you think all that's coming from? These guys are fucking lunatics with it. You know what I'm saying? So if John could come up with a stellar performance in 3 rounds, I'm just going to be like, oh, I didn't know that. But he's always been able to do that then. Certain artists could do that. I tell y'all plenty of times, Ill Will come up with his rounds the night before the fucking battle. I'm telling y'all. Some people want a lot of time to prep. Some people want, decent amount of time to prep. Some people don't need no prep at all. They just last minute. And they just got it like that. It's just different levels of how these artists come up with their shit, how they process, how they memorize. Everybody is different. John could be one of those type of people. And if he is, dope. Because I done seen people like Clone, couple days advance. You know, you could call a Chef Trez, couple days advance. There's battlers out there that we know. You could call them a couple days advance, and they're gonna give you a performance that you wouldn't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? John might be that. That's one thing that I'm curious. I'm interested to see. Because I ain't never gonna give him a pat on his back about this shit after this if he has a great performance. I'm just gonna say, no, you just one of them lunatic ass fucking rappers that could come up with fucking rounds in 3 days and perform it and nobody would know. Shit, you might be that fucking battle. Watch this shit. This is how real I keep it. You might be that battle rapper trying to negotiate with the fucking league owners. Like, oh, nah, part of my deposit is really the time that I got to spend of sitting down and racking my brain and coming up with all this shit. I'll be spending weeks and months really going over my shit and all that type of shit. And you really behind the scenes, even though you're telling the league owner that bullshit, you really the fucking rapper that fucking last minute week of days before. Yeah, John, you just exposed yourself. Yeah, look at it from all these different type of perspectives. Fuck it. Jjdd, if you have a classic performance Saturday, don't ever try to negotiate with a fucking league owner about being paid for your time. But these niggas really exist. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, it's true. They really, really exist. So I think that puts a very interesting twist. You won't see anybody with that take right there. Talking about John versus Sirius. Nobody got that take. Nobody. You know what I mean? So that's one of the curiosities that I have about watching this pay-per-view this Saturday. And then, of course, classic. It's like already a classic. Easy versus Ill Will. That's already a classic. It has to be. It's definitely, come on. That's one of them ones. So looking forward to the Trenches card. I'll probably be going live as soon as the card is over. I just caught this in the side of my eye on the chat. Put that up there. I'm gonna leave that up there until I'm done. Yeah, so dope that they found the replacement. I don't know. I'll continue to see things play out online and whatnot before I add in the verb side of that topic. I see people tweet me about that. I tweeted, what do y'all want me to talk about? Somebody asked me, is his legacy, is his goal, all that type of stuff. Is all that about verb? Yeah, I mean, and maybe after the event is over, after I watch John versus Sirius, maybe I'll add in that topic for y'all. Maybe I'll do it next week. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to try to be here live as soon as the event is over, right? So we'll be able to come here, hang out, go over some of our favorite bars, our favorite moments, battle of the night, performer of the night, who won, who lost, what do we see, we'll critique it. We'll have some fun. Once the event is over, I'll be here. I don't got nothing going on this weekend, so I'm going to be up late Saturday. If you're running a late event, easy. I'll be in tune. I'm on deck. I'm spending my money. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know, 30, 40, 50. I'm on it. Got my money. You got my money. Oh, Hollow and Av is on there. I'm bugging. Yeah, Hollow and Av, that's a goodie. Be on the watch out for Hollow and Av also for this reason. They've wanted to battle each other for a long time. Right? As a battle that even came across my desk a while ago, a minute ago, this year, but like early this year, some shit, I think. Those guys wanted to battle each other for quite some time. So they've been on each other's radar. They probably already had like little angles. That's going to be a great performance on both sides. They're two consistent people, first of all. That's going to be a great performance on both sides. And I know that they got shit that they want to say to each other. I know it. And Hollow be like tactical with his matchups. Like I remember a matchup that Hollow wanted to do because he already had like a pre-canned angle that he was just dying to get out. Matter of fact, I think it was versus Nitty. And I know what angle it is because we spoke about it. But like Hollow's tactical. Av is can be lights out, you know, on any given Sunday, in this case Saturday. So this is a good card. This is a good card. And yeah, you got my money easy. You know what I'm saying? Battlers, easy. The camera crew, back end pay-per-view. It's on all y'all now to give us our money's worth. But you got my money. So now I hope everybody has a good outcome. And we get our money's worth, and we'll be here to talk about it after that. But all right, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Drop me some comments and hit me on Twitter. Let me know what topics y'all want me to go over. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. I do pick some things up from y'all at times. So I'll be like, I got y'all. I see a lot of people want me to talk about this, so I'll address it. So continue to hit me on my Twitter and continue to drop comments on videos like this. What do you want me to touch on? Give me feedback on the first 3 topics as well. The bully shit, the Jag shit, the Payne shit. Keep the comments coming. Keep the support coming. Keep sharing the video. Let's continue to grow this podcast. I appreciate y'all. And as always, sorry it's true.